Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Baxter's Buzz. I am your host, Baxter E. Hall. Wow, I just really want to say thank you for all the support. Um, it's super humbling, and I'm just excited to continue to just share and hoping that it reaches you. So let's jump into it. Today's song of the day is called Chicken Grease by D'Angelo. It's from his Voodoo album, the second album. Just a nice groove. And the reason for that song we'll get to in just a moment. I really want to start by asking everyone a question. Whether you're watching this or listening to this through audio, what's the difference between the way you view yourself and the way that other folks view you, right? Um, we can be really self-consumed and self-absorbed and not always understand sort of our blind spots and not be aware of them. And then sometimes there are people that will bring these things to our attention, and maybe it's the way that they bring them to our attention or the way that we receive them, but we don't want to hear it. And so we continue with these same blind spots and many of us achieve some success, and we think that some of these flaws, quote unquote, um, is the reason that we're succeeding. So it's like, hey, being this way has gotten me here, right? And we don't necessarily understand that maybe you are there in spite of these deficiencies, and maybe you'd be further along if you had taken care of or paid attention or taken heed to some of the advice that you get. So, how real are you with yourself? And are you okay with sort of ignoring these things, or do you really want to self improve and continue to tighten up these things and just continue to humble yourself enough to want to become better? That's my question for you guys. I spend a lot of time trying to make sure that I'm running things through proper checks, right? And I'm pretty aware of my blind spots, and I continue to fail and continue to mishap in areas, but I also try to pay attention to those things. And it's not the best feeling in the world, but it feels good knowing that you're willing to sort of attack it and approach it and not just sort of suppress these things. Um, take care of your chicken. Take care of your chicken. Uh, take care of your money. Take care of your money. The economy is unstable. There's, to say the least, there's a lot going on, and there are things that are going on that behind the scenes that we have yet to discover, whether it be more layoffs, uh, jobs, people losing their jobs, furlough. And so be mindful of the money that you're spending as we approach the holiday season. And like most things, when I'm talking about them and sort of passing along this advice, I'm really talking to myself, right? Um, the holidays are coming up. We tend to spend a lot of money we don't have, right? How many of those toys are those kids really, really gonna play with, right? Are they playing with the same stuff that you bought them 3, 4 holidays ago, Christmases, ago, or are they just running around with and more excited about cardboard boxes when they come in the house? Be mindful. Um, a friend, Jenny, um, mentioned the other day about what did she say? Retail therapy. Stay away from it, right? I'll talk a little bit more about that briefly, but it's tough right now. And a lot of times, the way we try to make ourselves feel better is to spend money on things. Be mindful with the uncertainty that's approaching about the money that we're spending, and just make sure that you're being conscious of some of those things. Um, Your mentals. Take care of your mentals. I read recently that since this pandemic started in March, that suicides are up over 200%, um, between the folks that we're losing um, due to COVID, and these, and these suicides. There's a lot of loss and a lot of cause for anxiety, which feeds a lot of what we're seeing as far as people being unhealthy, and anxiety levels being higher than ever. Talk to somebody, reach out, get some professional help. Retail therapy ain't gonna do it. It's not enough. We got to make sure that we are seeking help, and if it's something that um, there are suicide prevention hotlines. There's also opportunities just to talk to someone to unpack some of the feelings that you have, and you don't have to go at it alone. If you're old enough, and understand that there are resources, reach out, get online and do some researching, but make sure that you are taking care of your mentals. It is super duper important. It's always been, but even more so right now as we um, charter into these really uncertain territories. So take care of your chickens, take care of your mentals. If you don't know, that's a reference from uh, NFL player or ex NFL player Marshawn Lynch. Your chicken being your money. Take care of your money. Take care of your mind. Take care of your body. Be mindful of the things that you're putting in your body. Be mindful of the thoughts that you're putting in your head, and be mindful of the company that you keep, because all those things affect the way we view ourselves and the way we view the world. So until next time, thank you, thank you, thank you. Please continue to check me out. Um, Comment, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And until next time, just want to say peace.